Hi beauties! So today for our channel we are going to be doing do's and don'ts. And just because we say don't do it this way or do it that way doesn't mean that's how it's supposed to be done. There's no rules in the makeup community.
Yeah, this is just our opinion.
Yeah, so this is how we do it. We think it's easy.
And we don't do it this way.
Yeah, if you guys do it a certain way and you think it works for you, then
don't listen to us. Then.
Yeah, then just keep doing what you do, you know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy what we do. We're gonna use our left side for our good side, and our right side for our bad side. So it's gonna be half. And we're just doing our eyes. We're not doing nothing else because we already have our faces on. Okay. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for when you get future notifications for when we load up.
Okay, you guys, the first do is to prime your eyes. And right now I'm using the Ulta primer for my eyelids, and I will be blending it out with my beauty blender.
And as for me, I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C9, and I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics 4 brush.
And the reason why we are priming our eyelids before we do our eyeshadow is because it'll keep your eyeshadow on longer, and it could also make it more intense. And also the main reason is so that your eyeshadow doesn't crease throughout the day.
Okay, so the next do is to go in with a setting powder or shade, preferably the same color as your skin, to set your eye primer. So when you go to put on your eyeshadow, you're able to blend out the shades better.
And as for me, I'm using the Alamar Cosmetics blending brush to set my eyelid today.
And I'm using the BH number V5 blending brush to set my eyeshadow. Okay, so our first don't is to forget to go in with primer and just go ahead and go straight in with an eyeshadow. And you don't want to go in with a dark shade like you see here. You'll see in our shortly that our eyes look different. One looks bigger and one looks way smaller.
And so for me, I am actually using an E45 brush from Sigma, and I'm just going in with a dark color all over my crease, all over my eye. And you don't want that because you're not giving your eyes any definition, and you want your eyes to have definition.
And I'm using a BH number 5 blending brush.
Okay, you guys, the next do is to go in with a crease shade, and as you can see right here, I'm going in with like a deep purple on my outer corner of my eye, and I am using an Alamar Cosmetics blending brush.
And as for me, I'm using the Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm using it to put the shade all over my crease. And the reason you do this is so that you have more definition to your eye and shape.
Okay, you guys, so the next don't is to go in your crease color with a straight up dark color. For me, I'm going in with a black color, and for her, she's going in with a deep purple. And you always want to gradually build up the color on your crease, because you don't want to you can't start off with a lot of color and try to blend it out. It doesn't work that way with your eyeshadow. So you always want to start off with a little bit of product and work your way up to deepen it.
Okay, you guys, so our next do is go in with a pop of color. We're using shimmer shades here. You don't necessarily need to use a shimmer shade. You can use any kind of type of eyeshadow that you prefer. For me, I'm using for my brush, I'm using my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush.
And as for me, I'm using my Real Techniques base shadow brush for our color on the lid. Okay, you guys, so the next don't is to not go in with the next shade, like a dark shade. As for us right here, we're actually going in with a lighter shade. We kind of forgot to use a darker shade, but as you can tell that from our first couple of don'ts, we already have dark shades. So if we were to try and put a lighter shade on, it's going to be really difficult unless we're using like a white color.
Okay, you guys, so our next do is to smoke out your lower lash line. And you want to use the same colors that you did on your eye look. And for me, I'm using the BH number 10 pencil brush. And she's using the Urban Decay pencil brush. And as you can see, we're trying to stay as close as we can to our lower lash line. We're not trying to bring it down too far.
Okay, you guys, so the next don't is to bring your lower lash line color all the way down. Some people, we gotta say, do like this. They do smoke out the lower lash line a lot, which is fine. But for us, we prefer not to. We like to have our lower lash line a little bit smoked out, but not too crazy. And for me, I'm using the mini round brush by Luxie, and she is also using the 141 Luxie brush as well.
Okay, so our next do would be going in with inner corner highlight, and you would just want to go ahead and not use too much, but a good amount of highlighting color, and just go right to the inner corner and highlight it.
Okay guys, so the next don't is to not go in with a dark color to highlight your inner corner. As you can see here, we're just dragging our lower lash line color and connecting it to the inner corner. And you don't want to do that if you want your eyes to pop. Okay you guys, so here's our finished look. We did not do any mascara or lashes today. It's just the focus is on the eyeshadow and, like, you know, all that good stuff.
So
here's our
here's our eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we hope you liked this video, and you know, like we said, just if we do a certain way and it doesn't work for you guys, or it works for you, do it or don't do it.
Yeah, this is just a little fun video we thought we'd make for you guys. So
yeah,
that's all it is. It's just out of being, you know, being just fun.
Yeah, and whatever you do, if it works for you, just keep doing it. Like I said, there's no rules in makeup.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, be sure to hit the like button, and make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell.
Yep.
And let us know what you think about this video, if you'd like to see more or what.
Yeah, maybe we could start a series. So yeah, let us know.
Thanks guys.
Bye.